Thanksgiving with y'all. How y'all feeling?
Yo, what's up, man? It's Coco got balls. Yeah, man, yo. So I got this homeboy, right? And yo, we pretty close, I suppose, right? And actually, you know, man, we used to be a whole lot more tight, but you know, let me not stray on that, you know, any background bullshit. But the reason why we don't kick it as much as we used to is because you know, reasons that's bigger than the two of us, you know, having any personality clashes or external circumstances, if you know what I mean. You know, I said that hinder our relationship. So I'll just leave it like that. You know what I mean? As it is not, you know what I mean, anyway, my intention to put my dude's personal business out there. And if you're listening right now, this commentary ain't really about you, dude. So, you know, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Because, you know, truth be told, you know what I'm saying, he ain't the only dude. He the only cat, you know what I'm saying, out there that's like that, who got the same issue. So I'm, you know, this situation, you know what I'm saying, it's just a sample, you know, what I'm talking about, right? Because see, you know, when it comes to black people, you know, it seems like we always gotta have, or put like this, we gotta give way, you know what I'm saying, to our white friends and extend some type of understanding to them, like as if they some, you know, one of our handicapped, retarded, slow relatives and shit. And you know, this ain't to make fun of retarded, whatever, mentally incapacitated, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Fucking retards, man. This ain't against them. You know what I mean? So the point is, every time, you know, like, you know, that's how white people, you know, or not, you know, look, their white friends be acting and shit. And then every time, you know, white people say or do some shit that they supposed to, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, and they one of your friends, every once in a while, you know, they white supremacist, you know, background and innermost thoughts be coming out, man, in the shit that they be saying. You know what I'm saying? Alright? And then, you know, this, you know, for some people, they can be brushed off, and, you know, black people say something like, oh, you don't know no better, or, he cool, man, she down, man, you know, they just don't understand what we going through and shit. You know, that happens a lot, right? So then, you know, you said they have to give them a pass because, you know, if you fuck the white dude up or whatever these other fake ass motherfuckers, you know, I mean, not just white, they be all kinds of different, you know, nationalities and shit, right? But like, then, you know, that make problems for you and your black people friends, right? Your black friends, because, you know, you don't know if that, you know, white dude's your coworker, your supervisor, your good pal, down low boyfriend, gay, lesbian, whatever, you know. But regardless, if you haul off and slap the moonlights out them motherfuckers, then now it's a problem, right? See, in Japan, man, you know, black friends, you know what I'm saying, you know, it gets to be like, you know, damn near rare as UFO sightings and shit, you know what I'm saying? And oftentimes, man, when you get a chance to make, you know, new friends, you know what I'm saying, that's of your nationality, you know what I'm saying, they be like running away like they deers and shit, but like, you know, let me not stray, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah. Because, you know, see, you know what I mean, your black friends, you know, one might, you know, also have these white friends and shit, right? So these white friends are like viral, you know what I'm saying? They're like vital, man, to their existence, you know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, man, you know what I mean? These white friends, it's like what an oxygen tank is to a scuba diver, man. Yo, they just need to have white people, man. Yo, nah, man, for real. They like what water is to somebody in the desert, man. You know what I'm saying? They just need white people, man. Like, oh, man, I gotta be around white people all the time. I'm serious, man. You know what I'm saying? There's some black motherfuckers out in this world, man. It's like, damn, you could be like 100,000 miles in another foreign country that ain't even got no white people there, and like black people, they gotta be around white people, man. They they see white people, they start chasing them in the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, okay, all right, let's get serious, man. Fuck the bullshit. Let's fuck the bullshit. Alright? But for real, man, they like what a parachute is for a damn, fucking skydiver. In other words, they just can't live without white people, even in Japan. So when it comes to white people, man, alright, for these blacks, you know what I'm saying, these motherfuckers is like, they like, yo, for real, man. You know what I'm saying? They like, yo. Yo, check this out. They be like, they be chasing white people, man. Let me not stray, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me not stray, man. I have a serious point that I'm really absolutely trying to make. Because, like, you know what I'm saying? This shit is fuck. I'm getting tired of this shit, man. So, like, one time, man, this white dude was with this black dude, right? I told you this before, but, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell it again. If you don't like it, man, don't listen. Yo, he started talking about how him and his niggas was doing this and that back in Canada, right? And how he absolutely know that Eminem is like the best rapper in all eternity, heads and shoulders above any rapper that ever existed. That any rapper you know, that past, present, whatever the fuck, never, like Terminator time, man. Like the best fucking rapper, right? So like, while all that Eminem bullshit, I can dismiss another delusional whatever Eminem fucking worshiper, right? That ain't the point. But I wasn't about to let no white boy think that, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of motherfucking Japan, or fuck that, anywhere for that matter. Even USA, man, fuck that. Motherfucker think that in his life he gonna sit in front of me, this dude he just met, this black dude he just met, right, from US, and think he gonna say N-word around me. You know what I'm saying? But in this particular situation, we were surrounded by fucking Japanese people. Some of them motherfuckers understand English. So this motherfucker rapid fire in-bombing, you know what I'm saying, sound like he in a mouth some kind of plantation acting like he was cool and shit. So I stepped to him with the iron palm ready to strike, you know what I'm saying, like for all you video game heads, you know what I'm saying, yeah, the raging demon was about to claim blood. But yet, you know what I'm saying, this black dude, more than likely, I think he was first generation African, you know what I mean? But he lived in Canada. And so he broke formation, you know what I'm saying, just to jump in front of the white boy to protect him. And when I mean broke formation, you know what I mean, like he was enthralled in a conversation with another brother, with another black dude, but overheard the situation with the white dude just in time to throw on a cape to come defend the white colonizer or the UNICEF cup collector and shit. And tell me, let it go, man, let it go. He's cool, man. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. So, that kind of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I constantly, sometimes be dealing in these situations as such. You know what I'm saying? And as such, you know what I'm saying, I lost a lot of these black friends as a result, man. You know what I mean? Not that they was ever friends anyway, but damn, man, you know what I'm saying, like a useful ally at best. Alright? But, you know what I'm saying, be that as it may, that's why I say these motherfuckers is rare. So black kids, you know what I'm saying, black people and shit like that. Ain't nothing wrong having black people friends, man. You know what I'm saying? I think it's kinda good to have it that way. Because if you check out a lot of other nationalities, they tend to not have no problem in connecting with their people, you know what I'm saying, even though that they might not be however from the same country, but let me not stray. You know what I mean? See, I don't go out and attack like white people on sight, like, you know, like motherfuckers be like making it seem and shit like that. I tolerate, you know, white people and shit like that, you know what I mean? But the problem is, white people used to, you know, white people used to talking what I would deem bullshit as, you know what I'm saying, as they rarely ever get called on it, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes these motherfuckers get, you know, comfortable talking to you like they talking to like some plantation fucking suck butt Negro where they come from, you know, act like and shit like that. So, well, you know, I know some black guys back, you know, whatever, you know, where I'm from, and they're mannerable, and they talk with respect to people and shit. Fuck you, man, you know what I'm saying? Your respect ain't mandatory. As a matter of fact, man, when you see me, it should be quite the opposite. You know what I'm saying? You need to be showing me the damn respect. You know what I'm saying? After all, you know what I'm saying? I'm the kind of person that's letting you breathe. You know, you think about that shit, man. But anyway, like I said, man, the problem is, you know, they talk their bullshit and they don't get called on it, and when they do get called out, they ain't used to it, and then they run to the victim mode, and then that's when the black people that, you know, I run with start caping and playing pubs for Miami Vice, trying to authenticate Crockett's Street Pass and shit, man. And it get more serious too. And it get more serious. When white people have that one black friend, they use the one black friend card, you know, to spew madness, and then, you know, they go all the way overboard, and then they use a black friend as a shield. And then they think just because, you know, they got this one black friend that they can still talk outrageous shit when they meet their black friend, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, black friends, this shit. You know what I'm saying? I might have discussed this before, but bear with me, man, because it get hectic, man. Because, like, when your black or your Latino friend assumes that, you know, just because that white dude is cool with them, mean that they should automatically be cool with you. It don't always work like that with me, though. You know, and I can't speak for all black, you know, melanated type people, you know, obviously, but this is a disturbing trend, and I'm putting that into that shit. I'm cleaning house and that shit around me. Cause like, you know, and see, cause like, you know, see the thing is, man, you know, like white people like to pocket watch and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And it get on my nerves, man. I'm straight up, man. Shit get on my nerves, man. Especially when it comes to sports, man. You know, every time you talk about sports, the first thing that white people do, if the athlete is black, they talk about his salary. Salary. That's all that's important to these motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, as if it's some kind of need for them to know how much money you get paid so they can, like, you know, validate their sense of worth, self-worth and shit. Because just because they gotta share the same bus with you, or the damn share the same fucking plane or whatever with you shit, they still gotta know at all times that, look, I'm at a better level of society than you. So in order for me to find it out, I gotta ask you all these questions, like as if all that information is, you know, whatever, man, like you privy to that information. Man, fuck you, man, fuck off, man. See, if I come up asking you questions, shit, man, y'all motherfuckers call cops. Shit, I don't even have to ask you no fucking questions, man, because I generally don't, you know what I'm saying? But then y'all motherfuckers be calling cops. Cops, security. Oh, he was looking at me. I don't feel comfortable. What's he doing here? And shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Well, ma'am, you know what I'm saying? I expect that shit. But, you know, for real, man, the motherfuckers be pocket watch. I don't like it, right? But see, it always happens, you know what I'm saying? They play that innocent shit and they be like one of your black friends, right? And so then your black friend call you out and be like, oh man, don't cuss her out, she cool. You know what I'm saying? But they like asking questions, but like, you know, you talk about sports, man, like most people, you know, when you talk about sports, you be like, damn, man, you know, LeBron, King James, man, had a hell of a night. He scored triple-double. elbow some shit, or James Harden, man, he one of the top scorers in the league, blah, blah, blah. He averaged about 30 points a game, blah, blah, blah. Westbrook, leads the league in assists. White people would be like, wow, what does he get paid? About 30 million? Man, those guys make mega bucks. Shit, bring my spirit down, man. For real, it don't matter the sport, man. It could be anything. Racquetball, baseball, tennis. Dwight Howard, man. That brother's mean. The top rebounder in the NBA, dog. Anthony Davis be on some, mean blocks, bruh. You know what I'm saying? White people be like, yeah, he makes a lot of money. What if he spends it on flashy clothes, women? Shit. And damn, man. Where did politics come from, man? We just talking about, sports. I guess it's boring if we don't get into their background check, because, white people feel like everything is, some fucking FBI shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Why you gotta know how much money they make? What fucking difference do it make? You know what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather, right? You know what I'm saying? He might be one of them cats, bringing it on himself. Okay, but still, I ain't never heard a white person talking about how good the brother can box. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the boxing, but the only thing I never hear, the only thing I ever hear about him is so how much money did Floyd make in that last fight with McGregor? How much money did he get? Oh, they got so much money. Yeah. Pacquiao, blah, blah, blah. And when it comes to white athletes, man, Brady's sensational. He's a quintessential quarterback and all kinds of fancy words and shit, man. Mike Trout, dude, he just gets about 33 homers last season. I could come on myself. And Matt Trevor, Trevor Williams, he leads in shutouts. I would love to lick his cock and shit. Never bring it up, never bring up their salary, though. But the minute, you know what I'm saying, you say some black athlete, it's now all of a sudden it's I wonder how much he brings home every season. Man, these guys make big bucks. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So there it is, man. I get sick of that shit, and then I call him out on it. You know what I'm saying? And then especially on Facebook and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? They be making all these sneak jabs at black people. Like Ariana Grande went out of line for wearing a hoochie dress to Aretha Franklin's funeral. But that black bitch who copped the feel on them soft, tender titties. Now he was out of line. He was out of line. The blasphemy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he need to be ashamed. In fact, he should get lynched and thrown to alligators. You know what I'm saying? They come short of making comments like that and shit. But then when a brother like me see that kind of shit, I type in my response. A lot of times, I'm pretty candid, and I don't mind calling out them, white supremacist rhetoric, right? So next thing I know, these whiteys try to go off on me, man. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what they do? You know what they do? They be crying, man. You know what I'm saying? They be crying to my black friend and shit, man. Or they cry to my one, they grab their token one black friend. For them, he's just that one, you know what I'm saying, card, like a point card in your wallet and shit, man. You know how you go to some stores and you got a point card, nobody beats the Wiz card or some shit, you know what I mean? And every time you go to that fucking store, man, you buy something, you get, that shit scanned and you get points accrued on it, man. You know what I mean? That's their fucking black friend shit. Every time they use their black friend, man, their street cred, you know what I'm saying, just goes up, man. You know what I mean? And they elevated from some, dick face, dweeb, nerd, you know what I'm saying, shoot up school ass, pimple face, pussy ass, you know what I'm saying, fake ass, karate kicking, MMA, punk ass, you know what I'm saying, he's little up elevated and shit every time he gets to use his token black friend and shit. How dare you call me a racist? You're the one who's racist. You're the ones who's divisive. It's people like you who make the world a terrible place. How dare you insinuate that I'm a white supremacist? I have plenty of black friends because, that only one black friend at the time in an argument equals at least 3 in the imaginary world. But, look at these people profile, and then you don't see like no black friend at all. Matter of fact, the one mutual black friend that's, you know, even connecting you to this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? It's like not even in any of their pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying? On the you know, if you ever check their background, they always say, oh yeah, this one black friend. You know what I'm saying? But this fucking friend ain't in none of their pictures, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, back in the days, man, you check them motherfuckers too, man. Like, you know, like all the photo albums motherfuckers used to bring out and shit, you know, saying, oh yeah, this is me when I was going to my prom, and this is me when I was a baton twirler and some shit. And then, like, you know, okay, well, I'm looking through this album, all these white people and shit like you or whatever, and I don't see no black friends that you was talking about. Because you said that, yo, I had plenty of black friends, but I ain't seeing none of them motherfuckers. But let me not stray. You know what I mean? So, like, you know, this black friend, you know, like I said, you know, it's like nowhere to be found in any of the photo archives. You know, and if you look at her or his picture history on their timeline, you know what I'm saying, on Facebook or whatever, right? All those skiing trips, all those outings, the dinner parties, the home parties, concert photos, the picnics, drinking parties, trips, excursions, or just plain kicking it photos somewhere in a bar. No black friend anywhere. Alright? Now, of course, you see the Asians, you know, especially Asian whores, his wife, and his side whores, his wife know about, other white buddies. They might even have some, you know, Dinesh D'Souza honorary white dirty curry munching, douse some yoga fire, smoke breathing Indian motherfucker in the picture. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, but, you know, no black friend to be seen for miles. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the clutch. Put in the clutch. When they need a black friend to prove that, you know, they ain't racist, who they go to? Oh, yes, the mutual black friend. This dude that's supposed to be cool with me and shit. So then the brother, you know what I'm saying, of course, come to me, yo, Lock, man, chill, man. Ian's cool, man. Andrew, okay guy. Priscilla, she a cool chick. Oh, man, why you got, man, go easy on Barbara. Man, you gotta chill out, man. You too confrontation now. You know what I mean? This one Jamaican bitch told me one time, man, that, you know, that I called her white friend a white supremacist, and I was insulting her, and she demanded I apologize. Yeah, you know what I did? Told her to kick rocks, man, you know what I'm saying? Blocked her and unfriended, you know, all that kind of shit. Like, yo, don't you ever come near me again, man. Talking that shit. Damn right, fuck these motherfuckers, fuck these other motherfuckers, and that goes for you and everybody around here. You know what I'm saying? If you ever throw on a cape, man, and go to bat for a white supremacist or some low-key white piece of shit, then I don't want to have nothing to do with you. Ain't no bullshit, man. For real, man. You know, you ain't gotta do that around me, man. You know? Motherfuckers talk dumb shit, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna get shit talked back to them, man. You know? And being friends with, you know, the one black friend and shit, you know, alright, but look, that's lame. I'm gonna be fair, alright, not all white people, you know, white supremacists or intentional white supremacists. Sometimes, man, you know, alright, let me just give them the benefit of the doubt, okay, for, you know, whatever, man, for hypothetical purposes, man, you know, look, sometimes, man, they don't even know that they being offensive. Okay, let's give them that. Okay, all right, maybe that. And it's because they might have to, you know, they might have grew up in like such the environment that they have an entitlement psychosis or whatever, that they think that they automatically right about everything because society make them believe or condition them to believe that they right about everything, and that they can never be wrong to you, a black brother, and no matter what, that they always have to be they have to have the last word. And you must agree with everything they say, and you can't disagree. That's the kind of expectation, you know, I think a lot of them develop over a period of time. just don't know it. That or some other shit like thinking they can run up and touch your hair without getting slapped. Some shit like that. That's the point I'm making. You gotta have, well, I don't know, man, like you gotta have some type of understanding within, you know, your kind of way you live life to know that, man, look, you just don't randomly walk up to somebody on the street and just put your hand in their hair. Like children, maybe, you know, it's like case by case. Me personally, I say no. You don't touch my kid's hair unless, you know, you run the risk of getting harmed. All right, but like adults though, you know what I'm saying? You just walk up to somebody on a random street, elevator or somewhere, man, and like, yo, oh, your hair interesting. Let me put my hand in your hair. No matter where your hand's been and shit. You could have been finger fuck, you know what I mean? That's the point. You touch my hair, right, and you don't get slapped. See, that's the kind of thinking that some of these people got, right? So whether you agree with me or not, you know what I'm saying, you know something and somebody that shit happen too. You know what I mean? A lot of you anyway. So basically, yeah, you gotta, you know, agree with everything they do say, and you gotta allow them a pass and shit, you know what I'm saying? That or some other shit like, you know, whatever, like I just said. So sometimes, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers got this handicap, you know, that they really don't know that they being, like, offensive, but then when you correct them, right, on their behavior, it's when the problems start to happen. Because, you know, they go into that victim mode and they turn the tables and make you look like a bully. Then all the people around you then start looking at you like, stop, you're hurting them. You're worth to me. What you're doing is not making the situation better. You're worth a shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, right? And then your own black people start looking for that biscuit, man. You know what I'm saying? They be looking for it, man. They like, chill, bro, relax, man. It ain't about black and white, man. Nah. Cause they be looking for the biscuit, man. They be looking for it, man. But see me, yo, look. I don't like these motherfuckers, man, and I don't like pocket watches, no matter what race they are, but generally it's be like white people and Japanese type Asian people who be doing that shit the most. Although the latter try to do it more subtly than most white people, you know what I mean? Like, Asian people, you know, like, well, I'm talking about Japanese for the most part, but like, you know, like, yeah, they like try to sneak around the topic. They won't ask you outright, you know, oh, what's your salary or how much money you make, you know, in general. What they'll do is like ask, you know, what your job is, and then they'll ask, you know, if you know, like if you black, you know what I'm saying, they'll ask you this like within the first 2 to 5 minutes upon meeting you for the first time. So, you know, once they know your job is, you know, they can pretty much assess, you know what I'm saying, your income bracket and like whatever level of society they want to group you in terms of how they deal with you. So, you know, that's how it is. So, you know, wherever's, you know, white people, they just outright, they'll just like ask you outright, you know, like, what's your job, what's your salary, what's your place of residence, biodata, family background, ID, slave papers, whole nine, man. They don't give a fuck, man, how, you know, uncouth or like how unusual that shit is, man. They don't give a fuck, man. And like they was like doing it loud, to like broadcast it loud enough so everybody in the seats and every place around you be like, you know, can hear it. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, every once in a while, man, you know what I'm saying, I get to, you know, travel, you know, in a business class or whatever, right? And yep, it's true. White people, they can't get over the fact, brother, riding up comfy seats and won't rest until they find out what your job is. So frankly, man, I get a little sick and tired of it. And I might snap sometimes and be like, none of your business, man, or I might say something outrageous like, yeah, you know, oh, what I do, oh, I'm a porn star. I fuck all kinds of white bitches and Asian whores for a living, and if you want to know how much I get paid, it's enough to get me these seats. So, whatever, man. Now leave me the fuck alone. You know what I mean? If I do this around the mutual black friend and this, why are you talking to me like this? Tomboy here, or whatever your friend name is. Tomboy never talks to me that way. He's always mannerable, respectful. He never sasses me. He never gets uppity. He's a good nigga. That's more than what I can say for you. It's people like you that's making the world a better place. You're not making it better. And next thing I know, I'm getting, the third degree by Tomboy talking all gruff to me, man, like, man, you messed shit up with me, man. These is good white folks. I need them, man. Man, you too confrontational, man. You need to let that white shit, black shit alone, man. You clown, man. This Japan, we is all foreigners, man. You need to change your ways. Some white people is ride or die, man, nigga. Man, I can't swing with you no more, man. You gonna get me fucked up out here, man. Lock, you gonna get me fucked up. But look, man, I'ma just end it like this, man. Yo, if those white people that you love so much, man, stop fucking with you because you dealing with me or you my friend, that means, man, bruh, they was never your friends to begin with, man. Yo, this Aunt Coco got boss, man. I'm out, man. See you on the next side.